And what time is it? What time is it right now?
I don't know. I gotta turn this heat off.
You could look at your phone. Oh my goodness, how do I do it with her? All right, all I'm saying is we said 5 o'clock, and I believe it to be 5 o'clock. So say what you want, but today we are on time. And I'm not wasting no time. I got these cookies that April made for me the other day. So I'm gonna enjoy these for a half a second before y'all get in here and we start this conversation. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Uh, Let me tell you something. Every once in a while, when you know what you want and you actually can get the thing you want, what's happening? Melba, come on in. Sadia, come on in. Wait. Everybody, come on in. Make yourself at home. Make yourself comfortable. Tamanika. Ho. I don't know what April's phone is doing. It's doing something weird over there.
Oh my God! I hate that app. App it download to try to get me to buy a game.
Yep, that's exactly what's going on.
It's going on loud.
Yep. Let me see if we can.
Shut up! I'm not buying it.
I was like, well, what is this? That's weird.
God no.
Come on in, everybody. Y'all make yourself at home. As y'all can see, my beard is starting to grow in, so that's kind of sexy. Anita Cooper, Phyllis Cooper, 2 Coopers in the building. Y'all know each other, y'all family, y'all connected. We reconnecting family and friends. I don't know why damn. Let me see if oh, there we go. I can get up a little higher. All right, there we go. And now I'm turning on the dishwasher by accident. Yeah. Everybody make room. Make room for family and friends. So, happy Wednesday. It's so weird. One of the byproducts of this quarantine is that most of the time I have no idea what damn day it is. I went outside and saw trash cans out in front of houses and thought it was Thursday that I missed trash day. But those are just the early birds who always put it out the day before. And one thing I know for sure is that with both these boys home, I should not have to put out the trash tonight. Okay? I hope everybody's being safe. I hope you all are in good health and good spirits. We put ours. There seems to be an uptick in deaths due to the coronavirus, so I'm praying for everybody out there. Oh, Nisa, you still watching the movie? Oh my goodness. Listen, we said Wednesday by 5. How far along, Nisa, are you? We might be able to stall if you got 5 more minutes. Yes. What up, Rock? Timmy, what's happening, Timmy? All right, so let's start with this. How many people actually watched the entire movie, House of Sand and Fog, which is our first, after I do movie club movie? Charlotte Williams, welcome to the conversation. Sadia, right? Listen. Okay. Oh, yeah, Nisa, you at the end of the movie then. So we could stall for a little bit and you'll be right there. Okay, Tamanika watched it. Sadia watched it. Is it Marie or Marie Jones? Rock watched it. All right, so we got enough people that we can move forward. I'm gonna let Nisa. Let me see if you on the suicide part. Oh, Yetta's in the building. What's happening, Yetta? Yeah, you almost done, Nisa. You just about rounding third. Now scoot it on home, Mike. Speed up. Phyllis Cooper, listen, we announced it, but again, this is just the first, and we're going to do one a week. We're trying to figure out our rhythm and what days we're going to lock into. I know I discussed it with April whenever she gets on camera. we will discuss what day we're locking into. And I put up the post today. Got a little, it's Marie. Got it. Is it Marie or not Mary, but you put Marie, Marie. So say yes if that's the way it's supposed to be pronounced. Marie. Phonetical spelling. Marie. I'm big on pronouncing people's names correctly. Michelle Butler, what's happening? Squad up. Marie. Okay, Marie. I got it. Marie Jones. All right. I think that we will do one movie a week. I know there was a consideration for doing more, but let me explain this to you. Once we get back to any semblance of our normal schedules, there's no way we'll be able to maintain anything more than one a week. Charlie Rich, welcome to the conversation. So I put the post up. If you have not already, go to the After I Do movie post on Facebook and leave your movie suggestion in the comment section. I'm trying to stay away from multi-part docu-series. Rhonda Moore, hey. I'm trying to stay away from multi-part docu-series like Cheer and like Tiger King or whatever that one is. And, anything that, like, what was the McDonald's one? McMillions. Because it just would take people too long to get through the entire series for us to be able to have a discussion about it. So the easier way to go is just for us to watch a one-off movie and then have the conversation.
Or a 1 hour documentary.
Or if it's a one-off, anything that's a one-off.
Baseball?
Yeah, Long Shot.
Long
Shot was a good example. Thank you, April. Long Shot is a good example of a one-off documentary that if we watch that, then we can come and have a conversation about it. So, if you have not already, like I said, after we finish this one today, leave your movie suggestion on the comment thread. And today is Wednesday. So what I would say is Wednesday, Thursday, between Thursday and Friday, April and I will pick. Matter of fact, we just do it on Thursday. So if you leave the comments on today, by tomorrow we would have picked the next movie. We'll announce the movie. And that way we have all the way Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Roxanne, hit the share button. Y'all hit the share button. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to watch the movie. And either on Monday or Tuesday we'll go live to discuss it. Just make sure it's not getting in the way of anything else that April and I have kind of scheduled. Okay. Beginning of the show before you go live. What y'all take? Yes, Sadia. As a function of, as you know, yeah. I was gonna say you turned off this light. Sorry. It's all good. You don't have to. It's all good. Okay, here she go, ladies and gentlemen. Co-host with the most, the star of the show.
Did you tell him we walked 5 miles today?
I did not even get into that. Woo! I was waiting for you to show up.
Okay.
We're doing a lot of moving around and adjusting.
No,
I'm saying both of us trying to get it right.
Working.
What do you got? You got notes? You got notes?
Notes all over the place. Like, I have to be focused. I told Royale, I think he gets, I don't know how he takes it, but can I share what I was telling you last night?
No.
Okay.
Let me see if I can adjust this.
I'm going to tell y'all anyway. Royale and I need to just get tight. You know? Like, tight. Writing stuff down.
Excuse me while I try to fix this.
Mm-hmm. Writing stuff down. Giving.
Okay, hold on. Oh. Okay, put your face. We're here.
You're going to give everybody your credit card.
I know. It's like, did my credit card number show up? Oh, is this my phone? Oh, Lord. We can't do nothing with my phone from now on. I'm just, yeah. I'm only trying to do this because April, because god daggone, oh, Lord. Okay, look, I'm just not going. Because April wanted it tilted, god damn it, down. And this stupid thing, that's it.
Just leave it.
That's it. I'm not messing with it. I was trying to accommodate you, but.
Don't worry. So I say that to
I
say,
hope I ain't make nobody seasick just now.
no, this is my notebook. I mean,
Joanne said
notes.
the movie was fire.
Fire. 2003 fire. I'm sorry I think it was 3 or 6. Sorry we had to go that far back because I know so many people missed it. That it was that good that we had to go back. So I'm not going to talk about my notebook. We'll talk about that another time.
Ooh,
but
God.
no, we just have to be tight. That's it. And for me to be tight, I have to write it out. And I have to put Royale on a very strict
You just said
schedule.
I'm not going to talk about it, and you talking about it.
No, because you said woo made me want to say. We just got to get tight. That's all I'm saying. This is the time. If you're home with your loved ones, significant other, whatever, get tight. Tighten up. You know, the things you were a little laxing, tighten up. I'm telling you. So by the time we get back to normal, we're going to be so fire.
Good.
We're already
fire.
It's just going to be even better.
Can I just say for the record, I shaped up my own beard, and it looks almost a little professionally done.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I did that though.
Okay. You look like I got a zaddy. I want to put you up, but it might be too many comments. Be like, kill somebody with a...
No, you don't need to do that. I'm good.
Okay.
Good, right where I am.
So we watched again House of Sand and Fog like this last night. Finished round 3, right? Round 3, right?
I wasn't like that. I was up.
I mean, I was tired.
Yeah,
but
here's the thing that's funny about you. When you're tired, you ask me, am I tired? You up? Every 5 minutes.
Because you be the first one to sleep.
Good?
Yeah.
Babe, you still up? Leave me alone. I'm trying to watch the damn movie.
You do that to me too. I didn't want you falling asleep on me.
Nope.
I'm glad that I watched it again because I took for granted. I was like, we already saw it. But there was a lot of pieces I missed.
I felt the same way. There was a whole storyline that I was like, wait, is this new content?
No, we were into it then and we got it then and we cried the first time. Like the first time we saw it, we were bawling. But because I knew what was going to happen, not that it didn't hurt as much, it's just that I was ready for it. You know what I mean? Because I could have never imagined that ending to that movie. So we know what it's about. I want to hear your opinion. Do you have any questions? You have any thoughts? What were your thoughts on the movie? It was really, really good. That year, I believe Ben Kingsley?
Ben Kingsley.
I think he won.
Did he win? Did he win an Oscar for that?
I think he was up against what is it? I think I think it was No Country for Old Men, There Will Be Blood, and House of Sand and Fog, if I'm not mistaken.
Roxy got me opening all my mail. I mean, no, it's
See,
laughable, but at the same time, it's like the little
that's what
things.
that lawyer said. If you would have just opened your mail, that's what I'm talking about, being tight. You can't have a pile of mail and something as simple as $500 get your whole entire house sold. She didn't open the mail. You know what I mean? You gotta be responsible. There's so many parts of this movie that just made me so mad. Of course, I wanted to jump kick through the movie. And
Joanne said she was a slacker. She deserved to lose the house.
I know. And then
she was also a drug addict. She was an alcoholic, drug addict.
Home wrecker, and then the cop that just left his wife and kids. I'm like, are you serious?
Well, listen.
For somebody that has nothing, and the way that
love is powerful.
No, that's not love. That's lust.
No, that wasn't lust. That was love.
That was lust.
He fell in love with her.
He did not. He didn't know her from a can.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask y'all. Do y'all think she felt? Him. What was his name? I can't remember. White cop dude. Do y'all think he fell in love with her, or do you think that was just lust?
I think it was lust. Oh, I think it was lust.
I'm asking them.
I'm answering mine. I said
You already told us your part.
I know it was lust. But
how you know? You wrote the script?
No, I just know. He fell too hard, too soon. Everybody, there's always a part in, any relationship.
She did say he had to be in love to leave his family.
No, I think that was lust. I just think it was
Lester,
lust.
Thank you.
Lust will make you go crazy.
Need to say lust.
Yeah, it's like he's home with the wife. He's with the kids. Something exciting comes. That doesn't mean he loves her.
Well,
listen. Bang her. That's what he wants to do.
No. He was already in a troubled marriage that was falling apart.
I
The
don't
marriage
believe him.
was troubled and falling apart before he even
That's
met
what
her.
he said. He didn't say troubled and falling apart. He said we are just there. He said she was my best friend in high school, and we are.
He was already out the door with the family. Exactly. Thank you, Joanne.
I don't think he was. I think that
Yeah.
was a lie. I mean, that is the same story that anybody getting ready to have an affair. If they
Yetta said
did,
he was having problems. Yes, so
he was
there
having
trouble.
problems, but he wouldn't have left. So her question to him was, "Would you have done this anyway?" The answer is no.
Did he say no?
He said yes, I would have, because she was like, "Would you have, left the kids?" She said their
He
names.
needed her to need him. That's interesting, Stephanie, that you see it that way.
That's the way I see it.
He needed her to need him.
Right.
Right? To help pull him all the way into the temptation of the moment.
Correct.
Because it was temptation. It was
And
opportunity. It was more so opportunity that he just took advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle, welcome back.
Yeah, it was just awful all the way.
Yeah,
around.
she more so turned into his reason to leave. Like he was already on his way out. He just needed a reason to leave, and she provided it.
Right.
But it's interesting when we watch the movie again. Like I said, so much more detail. How did you all feel about the slap?
Oh, of the wife.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about, because that's a little bit of domestic abuse.
Yeah, it had a lot of elements to this movie. Now, how I feel about the slap is, I don't think it was something that he did regularly. I think he did. I felt like that was the first time that had happened. That's the way I felt, because of their situation and how hard he was working 2 and 3 jobs, that, it was kind of, people were kind of joking at the wedding. Nobody knows what he does, because he was embarrassed but very proud. And I think at that moment he was so angry at her for, they were living a certain lifestyle. It was really hard for her to go from here to here. You know what I mean? You could tell she had a lot. Her tea set and shining her, buffing her silver table or whatever. They come from money, and it was a lot. And I think his slap was out of frustration and the audacity for you to snoot your nose at this when I am providing the best. I think it was horrible. The way he explained it to his son, like, I think he was really embarrassed, but the slap was really hurtful. Mm-hmm. It was really hurtful.
No, she absolutely was spoiled. She was spoiled. But I think a part of the whole storyline was embracing the fact that as a colonel in the, I think, Iranian military, can't remember exactly which military it was, but like Iranian under the Ayatollah Khomeini. They, I guess, experienced a certain level of privilege that they now had to learn to live without.
And whatever happened, they ran. They escaped, because he was like, if we go back, we will be killed.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they had no choice to be in, other than to be in America. They were escaping whatever. She was spoiled, but I think here's the thing, and you call me spoiled, when you're living a certain lifestyle, sometimes you don't even recognize, to her, to her point, or to her defense, you don't even realize, because that's all you know. And I know I say that every day. Oh, somebody's spoiled. You think I'm spoiled, or from the outside looking in. If you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth and all of a sudden it was taken out, you don't know any different. Like, I'm so used to this. We had a situation in our marriage. Like, I come from an only child, very privileged, and Royale was like, I don't even vacation. Like, that was just the tip of the iceberg. I was like, what? Like, you don't even understand. People do not vacation the way I was brought up vacationing. I had 2 vacation homes. I didn't know. So when I got married to Royale and we had kids, I was like, so where are we going? And money was tight. And he was like, we ain't going nowhere. I was like, oh, that doesn't work for me. Royale was hot. And then I think we talked about it, and I say, hey, I have to understand your way of being brought up, and you have to understand my way of being brought up. This is what I had. I understand you didn't have it. I said, so moving forward, let's make sure we put money in a budget so every year I won't have to feel like this. We will have somewhere to go. And he agreed. And from the time they were about 5 years old, we have always gone somewhere, either with them. Yeah, it's always been with them. And we've had great vacations. But it was a matter of Royale. That's why I said you have to get tight. You have to budget. You have to know it's coming. You can't just say, hey, it's Christmas. Let's go to Antigua or whatever. I plan all year for Martha's Vineyard. I plan for the cruise. I plan, like, those trips are planned. So to her defense, I just think you always gave this to me now.
Yeah, she did. But at a certain point, you have to be aware that she wasn't aware of all that he was doing to kind of maintain that lifestyle for her.
Right.
And she was just at home.
Yeah. She thought they were living as normal.
Yeah.
He goes, you have a husband that gets dressed in a nice suit every day. Comes home, nice suit, not dirty. You thinking, okay. We're in an apartment. He said for 1 year or 2 years, it cost them $104,000 to live in this apartment.
Which means they were burning through their money.
Their savings. Nobody knocking on the door. They're not getting evicted. The son is living his life. She's at home making dinner. So he didn't give her any insight, So he's kind of wrong too to say. He should have said, hey, this is a new space for us. We need to downsize. We need to, maybe not $104,000 apartment for 2 years. We need to go lower. But he led her to believe everything was all right. And I think he did that because he really loved her.
Of course.
And he didn't want to rock the boat or mess up what she feels is norm. But he worked his tail off. So he paid for that apartment, and while paying for that apartment,
he absolutely
every
sacrificed.
Penny. Did you see his notebook? When I saw his notebook, I felt good. He ate a Snicker. He wrote 62 cents. I watched it. Like, everything he did, he wrote. So whatever the beginning total was, he was minus, subtracting.
Oh, that's interesting.
Subtracting.
Yeah, it's interesting that you noticed that because he came home one day, Stephanie. So she was somewhat aware because he came home and she noticed that he had on the wrong hat for a certain time. She's like, oh, you're supposed to have on the brown hat. So there was some awareness about what day and what he was supposed to be doing and how it related to, what he was trying to maintain or keep up in terms of his appearances.
So he was working 2 jobs that we saw, the gas station and on the highway or the freeway.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there was anything else, but it was a hard thing to do,
Did you all, let me ask you this, for those that watched it and watched it for the first time, how painful was it, like, to me, Ben Kingsley, for me, the most powerful part of that movie, obviously, is, I think, just him, when he's praying. Yes, when he's praying, ask God.
Into the end?
No, I'm just saying the part that, this is the part that for me was the most powerful, was the dude was like, I'm willing to do anything, God. Anything, just please don't let me lose my son.
I know.
And
selling it out.
Listen, I'll give back this, I give back the house. You can let freaking birds peck my eyes, all of this.
Oh, for his son. Oh, the first time we watched that and that happened, we were done.
It kind of tore me apart.
I was bawling. I couldn't imagine that hurt and how he was running through the streets trying to get to the hospital. I think the internal affairs guy was trying to tell him to give him a ride, and he just ran to the hospital. Ooh, that part. Oof. It was too much.
So it's interesting for me working in film and television. The first time this didn't bother me, I don't think at all, because it didn't stand out to me. But it did the second time when he went into the portion, the surgical room, the surgery room, and you know, it just looked a little, what's the word? Staged
Well,
for
it wasn't a
production.
surgery room. It was the morgue.
Was it the morgue?
It was the last place. It wasn't a surgery. It was he was already rolled in with the. I thought those were the refrigerators or whatever. Maybe
now
it
I gotta
wasn't.
go back. I thought
Yeah.
it was the surgery room.
Oh, I didn't. I don't think it was. I think it was.
Did anybody catch that? Was when what's his name? Ishmael?
Yes, you thought it should be more blood and.
Well, it was
utensils
surgery and they were trying to
No,
I just think it was a
this-
little.
Not to be morbid, it was the same place where my grandfather was. It was. We've done this and we.
He was
rolled
still in
them
the hospital, but the question is, they call it a major treatment room. Okay. So if it's the major treatment room, if there's anybody here that knows, would that have been the room where he was the operating room, basically, the trauma room where he was operated on? You sleepy again?
I'm sleepy. Yeah, I thought it was the room where they were going to put him inside the.
Yes. Okay. So everybody's saying yes. He may have been DOA. Okay, that's a possibility. Okay. Yeah, I just thought for the purpose of production, it looked a little sterile and cleaned up, but that's just me picking that stuff since I know film and television. But it still was very moving, and I think that's the value when you look at somebody like Ben Kingsley. Like, you can't just hand that to anybody. You
Even
cannot.
the wife was amazing.
Oh, the wife was. I can't remember. I don't know her.
I don't know her.
I don't know her name.
She was so good.
So
she sold
subtle
it.
and so to the point and honest. Jennifer Connelly, who was the co-star, there was some stuff she was doing in that movie that I was like,
Yo,
what
I wanted
is
to wring her
What
neck.
are you doing? Yeah, Nisa, I agree with you. Ben Kingsley is a monster. And
Yeah,
I think that
really
it's easy, when you have a film like this that is now what? You said 2003? 17 years old.
Yeah.
17-year-old film. But, powerful work holds up.
Yep. So good. Oh my God. Yeah, Jennifer.
Oh, Stephanie said, if Kathy would have said it was her house at the end, she said she would have lost it.
No, but and
Like,
even when she said it wasn't
that in the beginning.
That's what I'm saying.
If you just would have embraced that from the start,
all of that had to happen for her to say, "No, it's not my house." Oh my God.
we had to go through all of this. Now, do you all think that it was a noble thing of him to do to take his wife's life and then take his own?
Well, he never even told her about the son. She didn't ask.
Well, she knew. She knew.
I don't think she knew.
When...
Oh, the bird flying and the
Well,
the
here's
story
the
that she
thing.
said.
Nisa said, Dagnat, right when she finds them in the bed. So, keep watching. Yes, even Sadia said she knew. It was that moment where she's like, I'm not feeling well. I have a headache. I need to go lay down.
Okay.
Like, that was the connective tissue between
Her and the son.
Right, and even Yetta said, I think she knew. So, and it was
Yeah,
interesting
because she never even asked for him, so she must have known.
Right.
Was Ishmael. She never asked. And he made that tea, and I think she knew. The first gulp, I think she knew. You're right. She knew.
Right.
was
So
so-
Rock says she spaced out. Listen, I mean, look, I pray every day for me to never have to experience that kind of trauma. I don't know what the hell I would do. But, it's just such an interesting thing to have to see two parents who just knew that they could not live. He knew he could not.
He knew he was done. After Ishmael, they both,
Nisa said, give me the tea.
I don't think either one of them could have survived.
Oh, so Sadia said they were outside afterwards and her eyes were red from crying. So this is an interesting kind of thing to pay attention to.
Yeah, she knew.
So Tamanika said, no, don't take my life. Yeah, I just don't know.
I think their upbringing is so different than ours.
Culturally speaking?
Yeah. And I think him being in the army, and I think, how some of those soldiers back in the day would have the cyanide pill button or whatever. Like if they have to make a choice if they're getting ready to go out on a line where they're going to be executed anyway, they would take the pill and just say, I'm going to end it myself. I think the pain was horrific for him, and he knew her. Like, it would never be the same. She would always fault him.
They couldn't go back home.
They had nowhere to go. They still had a daughter, though.
I didn't even think about that. I forgot about that.
There's a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
He did pass, but at the end of the day, they would have been able to stay in the house.
So Nisa said suicide is an absolute no-no. So what do you say then, Nisa, if suicide is an absolute no-no, then what do you say? You are the sleepiest co-host ever. Their honor was story time was up. Everything will have come out about the finances. Okay. But what do you say, Nisa? I want to ask you about those people during 9/11 who had to make the choice to jump. They call them jumpers. They call them jumpers. The people that were in those buildings who knew that the buildings were on fire and those buildings were going to come down. What do you say about those people who made the choice to jump? Okay, so Sadia, you're saying that's not suicide. What is that? They're jumping to their own death.
They're going to die anyway. I think that's what she's saying. Like, death is inevitable. Like, either I'm going to burn and feel every drop, or I'm going to jump and have it done really quick.
Nisa, you're saying for their culture, it's a no-no. Okay. Interesting.
I don't know. If 9/11, I don't know what I would have done. I don't think anybody knows what they're going to do until they're there. You feel that heat? We walk by the stove and we like, ooh, that's hot. Imagine the inferno that was coming up. They probably was jumping just not to be hot. Like, that's too much. Like, it's unbearable. So I'm just going to, you know what I mean? Because either way, at that point, your example there, they're going to die. Ugh.
Yeah, that's you're trying to escape terror. You're trying to escape literally terror.
And then what kills me at the very end, he's watching this. Now he's taking off his gun. He's bleeding out. Help that kid. I'm like, it's all your fault. And then he's in jail. What's the first phone call? They made that very clear. His first phone call.
I knew you was gonna say that.
The so-and-so, we're not here. Bye. The whole family.
Well,
yeah, bitch.
They just had to show you.
Yeah.
What his loss was.
Correct.
It wasn't about him being back with the wife.
It
just showed you what was really at stake. Well, I'll say this. One of the other painful things was seeing the kids in the minivan. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing. Listen, I hate to laugh, but I can only laugh because, like, I know it's kid actors who have to be coached into doing their job.
It was sad. She was hurt. It was horrible.
Nisa said he lost it for some cat.
He did.
Hey, you know what? And
he went crazy.
He did. Listen, it was just bad all the way around.
He needed to save somebody. We're gonna get your house back, and we're gonna.
Yeah, he went in superhero mode, and it just ain't worth all of that.
No, she wasn't worth it. She ain't worth a hot tail. She don't have nothing, and that's what killed me about
But that's what love. That's not love. That's what love would do to you.
Let me tell you something.
Even if it's temporary.
That's lust. That's lust. I guarantee you, if he would have stayed with her for about 6 months, he'd probably been like, you know what? I'm going back to my wife. She doesn't have anything to offer other than tail. Tail gets stale after a while. Like, you don't just go somebody,
Tail gets stale.
Yes.
Does it?
Yeah. You really wake up one morning, you're like, what? I left my wife for this or my husband for this? Yeah, no. It was exciting. They had been together since high school. We get it.
Yvette says she played him because she didn't have anything.
She had nothing to lose.
But listen, he knew she didn't have anything.
Yeah.
Nisa said, put on a t-shirt, tail gets stale.
It's like, It was something new. It's exciting. They didn't court. Some affairs take years. They meet for dinner. They do this. This was a immediate lust attraction. He's probably not having sex with his wife. And here's this vulnerable damsel in distress, and I can be her savior, and I'm going to show her a good time and take her to dinner and put her up at a motel. He didn't have to do much for her because she ain't have shit. So she was like, my husband left me. Why did her husband leave her? That was a good question. Because I wanted to have kids? Girl, bye. Bye. No, because you have nothing going for yourself. And I think eventually he would have been the same way. Like, yeah, no, this is not going to work. That is not love. I've seen some people fall in love, love at first sight. And
yeah, you saw when I first saw you.
Whatever. And she didn't even she asked a couple of questions about the wife. She could care less, because she had
cared. She cared. You know what I mean? She just wasn't a straight thought. She had a level of concern.
No, she didn't.
Okay.
She asked about the kids.
But that's the same as asking about the wife.
No, it's not the same. She would have said.
They both made poor decisions. Let's just agree. Lester and Kathy. They both made poor decisions. Yeah. Now, he certainly, based on what was at stake, made poorer decisions.
Yeah, he just left everything. That's like Harlem Nights, Sunshine. He did the same thing. Do you think he's in love with Sunshine? Hell no. Sunshine rocked his ass better than he had ever had in his life. He said, put your mama on the phone. Yeah, I'm never coming home. You think, okay, so did he love Sunshine? He thinks he does. He
clearly.
That's
he
lust.
Didn't. He loved what he experienced.
And that's the same thing with the guy. He loved the fact of, he doesn't have to listen to the kids when they come home. They're not arguing about the bills. She don't have shit that he could just roll up, have sex, and life is good. But that's not reality.
Yeah, I agree, Sadia. He loved the cat.
Reality.
He loved that cat.
Yeah, until the bills and who's going to work. And he was more than likely going to get in trouble from the internal affairs about Bruhani or whatever his name was. Like, he was on the verge of losing everything, too. They would have been a hot mess together. Nobody have a job. They're both homeless. That love
they stand in a cabin.
Ran out really quickly.
They up in the woods.
Not even his cabin.
Roughing it.
It wasn't even like, I have a cabin out in the woods. It was like, it's my friends.
So let me ask you this. How would you have felt if that was you and you prepared that dinner up in the cabin and a dude told you, I'm going to be back in 3 hours. And then 3, 4, 5, 6 hours later,
just how she
you
felt.
sitting there looking at the table like this.
How do you think she felt? Why do you think she was trying to kill herself? She realized, in that moment, he might have changed his mind. He's going back to his wife. I don't have my house. I have nothing to live for. Right, because that's not love. She felt deserted. She felt like how she should, because any married man that leaves his wife, you have to understand, you're not going to be number one. You're not going to come first. You're not.
So
and
then you said you think she thought he went back home. So you're saying the same thing.
That's why she was getting drunk. She was like, uh-oh, he went back home. He's not coming back. She didn't even have a cell phone. I don't think they were out, but there was no way to get in touch with her, let her know, hey, I'm running late or whatever. He really don't owe her no explanation, but she thought he wasn't coming back. She really tried to kill herself. If that gun didn't jam, she would have been dead.
No, that would have been crazy.
And she did it more than once. She just didn't know what she was doing. She clicked that button.
If you really want to kill yourself and you got the gun, that wasn't a complicated gun to operate.
Well, don't you hear sometimes it gets stuck? I don't know. We saw her click, 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 different spots. Like she tried.
Damn, Joanne said, I wish the gun would have went off.
Me too.
Yeah, the gun, the pills. She had every opportunity.
It was just a lot. And they got caught in it. Yeah, the gun jam. Then here he come, bust in the house, take the gun. She's in a, sedated. He can't find out the truth. And all he knows, he's going to save her. Again, he's just trying to save her. And she's like, no, that's not what I want.
Can't save these hoes. And then to break down the communication, right? That's a problem.
At that time when he was out of control, going to City Hall or whatever, She was so naive. I mean, not naive. She was just so, no, I don't want the house. Like, if you don't want the house, you, at that point, she was in control.
Wait, when was this?
When he was like, no, we're going to go. He's going to sign the paperwork over.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, just, it doesn't feel right. She was so timid with it. Like, she could have stopped it right. That was her opportunity to say, look, we will handle it another way. This woman and this the son have treated her like a queen. Like, you're in their bed, she's bathing you. She should have just said, let's handle it a different way. And she was 1 foot in and 1 foot out because she wanted the end result, and hurting them. I think she was conflicted, but she still wanted her house. At the bottom of all of that, she wanted that house. And she let him march off and do what she thought let him do what he wanted to do, because she could have stopped him.
But I'll tell you what else was interesting to me, how, and this person actually did a solid job as well. The woman who played the female attorney.
Oh yeah.
How she was convincing the whole way, we're gonna get your house back. I believed her the whole way. We're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. And then by the end, when she realized, look, the city sold it and it ain't, she was like, listen, you were irresponsible.
Yeah, you should open your mouth.
You should open your mouth. Like, the bottom line is,
yeah. No, that is the bottom line. There would have been no movie. Bottom line, like, open your mail. If that has taught me, like I'm saying, I have a pile still to go through. I need to open the mail. There's stuff that I probably don't even know that's going on.
Absolutely, very entitled. Yeah, it's sad to see that Ishmael was pushed to that point,
to try and save his father.
Yeah, but it's not like his father was. Surely he was under duress, being pushed to do something under duress. But it was just interesting to me that it escalated to the point where Ishmael felt compelled to snatch the officer's weapon.
He's like, get off my father. That's how he's at this point. Like, enough is enough. And he snapped. He's like, I want you off my father. It was so horrible. And then, I also said, well, why didn't he just run and get help? And then, maybe his father would have been hurt. And, it was just an awful situation. And I think the way Ben Kingsley was running around really hurt me too. He was like, that hurt and that pain was awful.
Yeah, that scene alone is worth. Can somebody look up and see what the nominations were? Sadia, you're right. His dad told him to have the heart of a lion. Yes, and that's kind of interesting. Now that you reminded me of that. Yes, I remember him. That was the bathroom conversation, right?
My son, I know, he was running for his life to go get him. Oh my God. When he's in that waiting room, oof.
It's interesting how a movie, right? A set of made up circumstances can pull you in, right? And cause a real human reaction emotionally. Because again, lots of Oscar noms, but did they win anything for House of Sand and Fog, LaKendra?
I swear I think he was up against There Will Be Blood. That might have been the next year. Remember, that's when we were really in the movies. We were watching that, and what was the other one with Benicio del Toro? The Man, No Country for Old Men. Oh my God. Those movies were amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of good films.
We got
but I'm just curious to know, that year, the same year that House of Sand and Fog was out, who actually won Best Picture, and someone won Supporting Lead Role. Okay. And who won 13 wins? Holy moly. What did they win for? Or a better question, 42 nominations?
Yeah, it was good.
Sheesh. Rock said No Country for Old Men is a good one. We're gonna actually add that one to the list. So the real question is, who did he win for lead, for Best Male Actor, and did they win for Best Picture? That's the real questions. Um, so if somebody could look that up, I don't have my laptop. Ben Kingsley won Best Actor for Lead. Thank you.
He
Yes,
did.
yes, yes, yes. Um, Thank you, Lakendra. And what about Best Music? Yes, the scoring of that film was
It
just
was just
amazing.
amazing.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Did they won Best Picture? Who won Best Picture that year? What year was that? And also, who won Best Picture? Because I just need to know what they were up against. Curious. I should have looked this up. And moving, obviously, this is the first one. So this will inform kind of what we're going to do moving forward. So it's 2004. So who won Best Picture Oscar in 2004? Can somebody look that up real quick?
I think that's There Will Be Blood.
The Lord of the Rings. Wow.
Really?
Phoenix Film Critics Best Actor. Okay, the wife won Best Supporting Actress. So are you saying Ben Kingsley did not win for Best Male Actor or Best Lead? Is that what you all are saying?
I think he lost because where's my, There Will Be Blood. Like, I remember us like on the edge of our seat because it was such a good year. We were like.
He was nominated only. Thank you, Droid Man 81.
So who won for Best Actor? I believe that was 2003, right?
2004.
2004.
Who won Best Male Actor in 2004? Lost to Sean Penn, Mystic River. That's correct.
Oh my God. Mystic River is a good one. That's right. So when was
Sadia, you saying Ben got Golden Globe? Wait. You saying Ben got Golden Globe and Academy Award for Best Actor in 2004? We got some misinformation going on. Now I just gotta look it up for myself.
Yeah, that's possible.
Because I also thought that, okay, so it was Mystic River up against
the Sand and Fog.
So House of Sand and Fog and Mystic River, Sean Penn, Ben Kingsley.
Damn.
So one more time, can y'all just confirm for me? Okay, so Sadia, you saying you looking it up right now?
Mm-hmm.
Just confirm for me who won Best Picture and who won Best Male Lead Actor.
Yep.
Okay, he was only nominated. Sean Penn won for Best Actor for Mystic River.
Woo!
Okay.
That's a good one.
Now,
I'm doing something for that.
who won Best Picture? So we're saying Sean Penn won for Lead Actor. Who won Best Picture? Which movie won Best Picture? Okay, he was in the character of Sean Penn. Lost in translation. Okay, Ben Kingsley's Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, great. Now, which movie won? Sean Penn won Best Lead Actor, right, Lakendra? Now, which movie won Best Film, the Academy Award for Best Film? If I can get that answered, then we're in good shape. And then we'll let y'all go. Because I got to heat up some food. I'm hungry. As soon as I get that. Lord of the Rings. Okay, so thank you. Y'all said Lord of the Rings. I wasn't paying attention. Thank you, Nisa. I think somebody else, Sadia or Lakendra, said it. So, that's good to know. Lord of the Rings. That was a big movie.
Won that.
For Best Picture. Yes.
Okay.
And now I remember. Yes.
Okay. I can't use my phone.
That's all good. That's all good. So here's what we're going to do. Thank y'all for
the next movie.
Thanks for tuning in for this first after I do movie club, movie review and conversation. I think I'm going to ask you all again or remind you to please on the comment thread for the post this on the Facebook page for the movie club. Leave a comment. Let us know what your movie suggestion is for the next movie club conversation.
Yep.
Movie conversation. And April and I will watch it. If we've watched it before, we will watch it again. Mm-hmm. We watched the whole movie. Didn't realize Tubi had commercial interruptions. That was a surprise. But after you get past the first one, like it's free, but you know they're ad supported. So after you get past the first one has like 4 commercials. The second one has like 3 or 4.
Yeah, they
After
got
that,
short.
it gets down to like 1 interruption. So it
Yeah,
wasn't
really
a big
quick.
deal.
Like you thought you had a couple of minutes.
It'll
It was like,
surprise you
it's
at
back.
first.
You
Yeah,
like, what?
it's like, oh my god, commercials really?
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, it's
Again,
fine.
2003, you didn't have to do much. It was free. You didn't have to pay anything. I'll take the commercial breaks.
Plus, if you're old and you gotta pee, it give you time to go pee.
I'm excited about the next movie, so we'll see what the general consensus is for the next movie.
All right, LaKendra, we appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of the movie club review.
That was fun.
Like I said, leave your comments. We will announce the next one once we go through everybody's comments. Today is Wednesday. We'll do it by Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
By
Monday,
tomorrow?
we'll have it. No, we'll give them 24 hours. We'll
Okay.
pick one tomorrow
so
and
you can
announce it tomorrow.
Take your time and
Absolutely.
not be rushed.
We're not going to rush it.
Right.
But there's so many good movies out there. I can't wait till we get to like Cooley High, Bingo Long and the Traveling All-Stars, The Wiz, Color Purple. But we're going to get to all of that. So y'all stay healthy. Be careful out there. Stay hydrated. And we'll see y'all on the next movie review. We out.